Once you've selected your colour palette, it's time to create a logo. So let's have a look what we can do here. I'm just looking for some ideas. I'm not necessarily gonna use this. So company name is Clen. I'm gonna add the tagline, and I'm not going to add. Oh, we're going to pick an industry. So let me have a look. Home improvement and cleaning. Now you have to be careful with these whether you can use them depending on copyright. But I'm just here. I'm just looking for ideas. So thinking about my target audience. Something like this looks quite good. I'm going to click edit. There we go. And I'm also going to have a look at the palette that I made from Coolors and see what we can do with this. So let me drag that over there. Okay, so what can I do here in terms of editing? Yeah, I can select the colours here. So I want these four to be my four major colours there. Okay. Here we go. So this is F. I can copy this and I can paste. That's that one. Maybe I'll make that one the same. Okay, so this is being a bit tricky. Okay, right. So I click on the piece I want to change, and then it lets me change it. Perfect. So I'm going to really quickly go through and change these. Again, I'm using Control and C and Control and V, or Command and C and Command and V if you're on a Mac. Okay, and then let's pick. Let's go with this. I don't really think this black will work on here, but we'll try it and see what happens. Okay, perfect. Now the word is actually has a an accent on the E, so we'll add that in. That doesn't really work. I will just keep it as that. Cleaning made simple. Let's put that in the blue font there. Perfect. Let's save the logo. Yep, save logo. Do I want a business card? Not right now, just save the logo. Okay, again, this is trying to sell us lots of different things. Okay, it wants me to put in the email address and password. So for this, I'm going to use something called 10-minute mail. 10-minute mail gives you a temporary email address for 10 minutes. So this is it. This is my email address. I'm going to highlight this and copy. I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to put that in. And I'm actually going to make the password the same as the email address. I'm not going to save. Okay, so it's asking me to buy this. but it gives me a very good idea in terms of what I want to do for my logo. Now, if I were to use this exact logo, that would be copyright, so I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is recreate the logo. So let's try and do that. Here. Okay, so this is Adobe Illustrator. There are other options available that you can use. And I'm going to start off with a nice square. I'm going to do 500 by 500 pixels. Okay. Let's go to web. I'm going to do 250 by 250, and we get a nice square, perfect. And then just for reference, I'm going to add my my screenshot in just here. Okay, now you can see it's quite bad quality, so I'm going to use this. So using my shape tool, let's see what I can do. Okay, and there we go. So I've made a very basic logo using the previous logo as a stimulus. I've kind of made something that looks like a shell, shells inside each other, and then I've got the text. Now I'm not happy with that text, so let's jump into a website called Dafont, and I'm going to look for some kind of something modern, something that's going to fit with the theme. Let's have a look here. A good thing on Dafont here is if you type in the name, then we're going to get it now. Because I've got an accent on the E there, it's not showing up, so I'll have to add that later. Something like this would potentially work and be good for my theme. It looks like some bubble writing. Oh, this one could be good as well. Okay, so let's download a Jetta. I'm going to download it to my Mac. I'm going to open up the folder, and yeah, it gives me a italic and a regular. I'm going to install the regular one and press install. I'm going to jump back over into Illustrator and see if it's installed. So there we go. We've got it. Perfect. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Oh, and it's put the accent on. Fantastic. Okay. And then my tagline is just going to be nice and simple. I'm going to change it away from Myriad and probably use something like that. Let's change the colour of that to this blue. Oh, it doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? Oh, okay. This has got a stroke on it, which we don't want. So sorry about that. There we go. Bit of troubleshooting, and we've worked it out. Not too sure whether I want to keep it black or keep it the purple colour or the blue. Okay, I like the blue. There we go. So this is my logo. So what I'm going to do is just decrease the size of the artboard to here, and all of this is vector based, so I can export this at really big qualities if required. I'm going to export for screens, and for now I'm going to put that. I'm just going to put that on my desktop. And there we go. Nice and simple. And it looks great. One thing I might do off camera is add some white to this, and this, because this is a transparent background. So I'll do that and I'll come back. And there we go. So, that is deleting. Okay, so there we go. So that was the old one and the new one. So I've added the white bits behind the bubbles and some strokes. So these two. So there's my final logo. Let's add it to the website.